Howdy, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Why was I playing Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young? Wow, I'll tell you why. I've got a 2007 Martin Crosby, Stills, and Nash & Young tribute guitar. This guitar, try to find another one. These were only made in 2007, and they made them as a tribute to the manager who passed away. His name is right in here inside the guitar. He passed away in 2005. His name was Gary Tolman. And they built this guitar, Martin did, for the band, and it was in tribute to their manager. And they put their own little signatures on it. You've got the, in the inlays, you've got the little boat here, you've got the stars, you've got the little heart with the wings on it, and one of the things that you never see, Mr. Neil Young doesn't sign anything or hardly ever put anything of any signature of his anywhere. It has the broken arrow on the 14th fret here, and you just don't see that on anything. So he even had his own piece of this guitar. It is an absolutely beautiful guitar. It was owned by two pro players here in Des Moines. It went from one pro player to the other pro player, then back to the other pro player, and it ended up in my hands. I've been watching this guitar for years and years and years. I played it several years ago and just fell in love with it. It's just an outstanding guitar that's basically made on a platform of a D45, one of Martin's highest quality guitars, and it just has so many cool things about it. It's got a pyramid bridge. They've got the special bridge with these little pyramids on the two sides. It's got, of course, the special fret markers we talked about. It's got the cool Martin and mother of pearl on the headstock, and of course the cool Waverly tuners, and it's just an outstanding guitar, and has been professionally played here in Des Moines for a long time. However, it's in beautiful, beautiful shape. I really don't think this guitar was played out that much. It has, of course, some pick scratches on the pick guard, but there's no real scratches on the guitar. There's really no buckle rash on it. I mean, both guys really took really good care of this guitar. And it's a beautiful, beautiful guitar, and it's just what a pleasure to play. The sound is huge. I mean, I don't know if this comes across to you sitting there at home listening on your phone or your computer, but I mean, this guitar has huge, huge sound. It's really warm, and you can feel it in your belly. Guitar players, you know what I'm talking about. The guitar responds back to you while you're playing it, and you only get that with big guitars like this, and this guitar does it. I mean, it just... Wow. You know, I looked on the internet, they didn't sell many of these, and this is the only one in the country that's for sale right now. They just don't come up. And believe me, I was very tempted just to take this one, set it off in a corner in the shop and say, let's just forget about that one for a few years and come back to it. But you know what? It really needs to be played. What a beautiful, beautiful instrument. And it really needs someone who's going to love it and will play it. It's just an outstanding instrument. Now, I'll tell you, the person before who originally had it, who sold it to the other professional musician, had an LR Baggs put in it. And I thought about taking it out just so it would be all as original, but boy, I'll tell you what, I plugged it in and this LR Baggs sounds magnificent. I mean, it just sounds great. Let's see how it sounds plugged in, shall we? Wow. I played this plugged in at the shop, and I had not heard the LR Baggs. Like I was telling you earlier, I really had planned to take that out because it would not have had electronics in the instrument. But I was playing it in the shop, and it's just wow. Between this big, huge body and that LR Baggs preamp in this thing, it just sounds marvelous. Wow. Okay, I could do that for a lot more time, but let's just stop for now. You know what? I love getting instruments like this because they always have their original cases. Make sure when you buy a guitar and you get the original case with it, keep the case. Don't get rid of it because guitars are just more valuable. I'm sure you figure that out by watching my demos, and you just want to keep your cases as nice as you possibly can. Get a gig bag if you're going to be traveling with your guitar or something, or throwing it in and out of your car. I have hard cases for all my guitars, but they don't travel with me. I have a really nice gig bag, and it's the best thing to do so that your cases stay very, very nice. Now, we do have the original case with this guitar, and of course, Martin did not spare any expense on their cases. It is an absolutely beautiful case, and you can see the Martin tag here. Part of the leather has just come loose. I think it fits back in there, but I want to point that out on the leather handle. Inside the case, it's got the beautiful burgundy color. It's very, very rich. It is a TKL case. It's marked right here as TKL. And also inside, I noticed all this great stuff in here. Here's how to set up your mic for your LR Baggs system. It has all the case candy in here that you want to see. How to care and feed your guitar. Did you know had to feed your guitars? It's got a timeline of serial numbers. There's probably some warranty information in here too. So it has the case key in here, and the original, is that a hang tag? Oh my goodness, hold on. No, it's the case tag. So you have the hang tag for the case in here. But here's the case key. It's also got the original end pin if you go back to an acoustic guitar. So you know what? You got this awesome case, but I'll tell you what, that 2007 Martin Crosby Stills Nash Young model guitar is just absolutely outstanding, and someone is just going to love having it. If you're a CSN fan, you ought to own this guitar. I'm telling you what, it is just absolutely fantastic and a joy to play. So check it and all of our really cool guitars out at www.lawmanguitars.com, and while you're in there, sign up for our web or our newsletter. You know what? All you have to do is give us your email address, and we will see to it that you hear about the new stuff that's going on with Lawman Guitars, and we'll start getting some newsletters out here pretty quick. So check it all out at www.lawmanguitars.com, and I really appreciate you watching my videos. Thanks a lot.